Hi everyone, welcome to Social Aloe Ministries, where we are committed to glorifying God and exposing the devil. Today is July 9th, 2016. In any of the previous videos, you may have noticed that I never state the date that was recorded. However, this morning, the Lord revealed something to me in a dream that I feel led to share. In a dream, I was in a battle with a man. I won't describe his facial features, but he was wearing body armor that was black and shiny like a scorpion's. We're engaged in a sword fight, however we weren't using real swords. For those who are familiar with Japanese martial arts, you'll know that when you're fighting, you'll use a sword, but when you're sparring, you'll use either a wooden sword or a bamboo sword called a shinai. Well, it was something similar. But despite the martial arts training that I have in real life, this man was far superior to me in his fighting skills. He was so superior, in fact, he actually stopped parrying my strikes and my thrust. At one point, I hit him in his neck with this basically wooden sword, and he didn't flinch, and it didn't leave a mark. And he was amused that I was still fighting him because I was obviously outclassed. The dream transitioned to where this man and I were walking, and he was speaking with me, let me know that I cannot defeat him. And in my mind, I started thinking about Jesus. Before I could even complete the thought, he was like, maybe Jesus can. At that point in time, I knew the quote-unquote man I was fighting in a dream was the devil. A part of the reason why I couldn't defeat the devil was the devil is a fallen angel. They are created on a level higher than us. You may remember in Zechariah 4:6, the Lord said, "Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit." So by myself, I could not defeat the enemy. When I brought up Jesus, he made it seem as if Jesus could not defeat him either. And that's one of the hallmarks of when you have a dream that the enemy is trying to make you seem, the enemy makes things seem hopeless. But there is always hope in Christ. Now here's the significance of the dream. There's some things going on, especially here in the United States, and some well-intended Christians are talking about taking cities back. There is a caution to that. In Genesis 18, the Lord told Abraham that he was going to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. Abraham interceded for the city of Sodom. And he bargained with the Lord and said, if there are 10 righteous people in the city, about not destroying it. And the Lord agreed. But the cities were eventually destroyed because in the city of Sodom, the Lord could only find, quote-unquote, 4 righteous people: Lot, his wife, and his 2 daughters. But even from that mayhem, only 3 of them survived: Lot and his 2 daughters. The significance of the dream is this. If you're talking about taking back a city, it is hard to do that. In James 4:7, it says, submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee. Sadly, what is going on in today's society, it's almost like a hate crime to say God bless you to someone. God is being pushed out of many situations. Even Christ is being pushed out of Christmas. They'll say Merry Xmas instead of, or Season's Greetings. The thing is, when you push the Lord away, it creates room for the devil to come in. And when the devil comes in, he doesn't leave easily. And I'll give you a practical example. If you were to take all law enforcement officers out of a city, that city would descend into lawlessness. And if at some point in time you decide you're going to take the city back, you would have to go street by street, house by house, and clear that city. So when you're talking about taking a city back, intercessory prayer, yes, it works, but it comes to the hearts and minds of people. If people are not willing to submit to God and resist the devil, it's going to give the devil legal grounds to an area. And as long as he has legal rights to an area, it is going to be hard. So again, I just want to close by saying there is hope in Christ. And rather than taking or saying you're going to take a city back from a quote unquote principality, try going after the hearts and minds of people. Try to get people to turn back to God. And when the Lord comes in, the devil flees. God bless you.